Today I'm going to talk about the things you need to know before moving to Temple City, California. What's up everyone, Kevin Poe here, local realtor in Pasadena, California. Welcome to my channel where we talk about home ownership in the greater Pasadena, Southern California area. If you have any real estate related needs or questions, leave me a message down below and my partners and I would love to help. To give you some context as to where we are, Temple City is located about 14 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles, about 5 miles south of where I live in Pasadena, right in the middle between the 210 and the 10 freeway. This region of Southern California is also known as the West San Gabriel Valley. The size of this town isn't very large, roughly about 4 square miles, and has a population of a little bit less than 36,000 people. First, let's talk about what's so special about Temple City's location. The first interesting thing about this city is that people move here because of its proximity to other cities. Temple City is located in the heart of some of the most famous cities in the West San Gabriel Valley, including Arcadia to the north, Pasadena to the northwest, San Marino, Alhambra, San Gabriel to the west, Rosemead and El Monte to the east and south. Within 5 to 10 miles of Temple City, you can enjoy excellent shopping at the Westfield Shopping Center, annual concerts and carnival events at the Santa Anita Racetrack in Arcadia, enjoy vibrant downtown scene at the Main Street in Alhambra, Old Town in Pasadena, spend an afternoon at the Huntington Library in San Marino. The list goes on and on. Residents can enjoy daily necessities and public amenities in other cities as well. If you want Asian groceries, there are Chinese and Korean supermarkets like 99 Ranch and H Mart in Arcadia and San Gabriel, big wholesale stores like Sam's Club and Home Depot just south in El Monte. You're only minutes away from Arcadia County Park, El Mancer Park in Alhambra, or if you enjoy golf, the San Gabriel Country Club and Arcadia Golf Course. Keep in mind, Temple City itself is a very quiet family town, but the things to do within the city are pretty limited. The most popular commercial center here is a place called Camellia Square, which does have several trendy restaurants, and there are a mix of small shops, restaurants, cafes scattered along the main commercial street, Las Tunas Drive. But unlike neighboring cities, there aren't any malls or major shopping destinations or vibrant downtowns here. There are a few bars scattered around town, but there's very little nightlife here. There is a small park next to City Hall called Temple City Park that hosts community performances and seasonal events. And prior to the pandemic, the city does close down Las Tunas Drive for an annual parade and carnival called the Camellia Festival. But that's pretty much it. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you need to frequently go to downtown LA or other places that require freeway access, it will take you a little more time to get there. There is no direct freeway access from the city, and you will need to drive through neighboring cities Arcadia to the north or El Monte to the south to get to the 10 or 210 freeway. The good news is, if you get to know the local traffic schedules, you can easily plan your routes so that you avoid traffic getting on and off the freeway. And if you really like the best attractions and amenities that West San Gabriel Valley has to offer, you'll probably be spending most of your time in surrounding cities anyways. There are plenty of shopping destinations, downtown bars and restaurants, local attractions and recreational opportunities just minutes away that will keep you and your family busy all year round. Residents that I've talked to who moved here really appreciate the fact that they don't need to get on the freeway for most of their daily necessities. Just like I'll really appreciate it if you hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Next, let's talk about the schools here. While there aren't a lot of attractions for people to visit Temple City, the highly desirable Temple City School District is a big reason why families choose to move here. Elementary schools and middle schools here are very solid, mostly with scores of 7 to 8 on graderschools.org. Temple City High School, ranked 1004 nationally, has been constantly upgrading its facilities since 2018. Normally, high schools that rank close to the top 1000 in the nation are usually the most sought after high schools in West San Gabriel Valley. Neighboring cities like San Marino, Arcadia, South Pasadena have high schools in the top 1000, but also have median home prices that are hundreds of thousands of dollars higher than the median home price in Temple City. This brings us to our next point: is housing affordable here? And I'm glad to say that Temple City housing is very reasonable compared to its neighboring cities. The median rent here is about $1,680 a month for a 1-bed and $2,100 a month for a 2-bedroom condo. And the median home sales price here is about $890,000 for a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,300 square foot single-family home. Median home prices in cities to the north and west like Arcadia, Pasadena, San Marino have much higher home prices, ranging from the low $1 million to over $2 million. Unlike some of the fancy fancy neighborhoods in those cities, even the nicest neighborhoods in Temple City are much more low-key. The lot sizes and homes here aren't very large, usually between 5,000 and 15,000 square feet, and you rarely see homes larger than 4,000 square feet here. Neighboring cities to the southwest, south, and east like Alhambra, El Monte, Rosemead are more affordable, but the neighborhoods and streets in Temple City are generally more walkable and better landscaped. For the past 10 years, Temple City real estate has appreciated around 53.4%, which averages a very moderate but strong 4.4% per year. The reasonable cost for this area is probably why majority of the residents here are homeowners. Nearly 60% of residents here are homeowners, while 40% are renters. The schools and housing costs are definitely what makes Temple City desirable, but what really sets Temple City apart is its low crime rate. Temple City has some of the lowest property and violent crime statistics in all of San Gabriel Valley, and is safer than 54% of US cities. Even cities with more expensive neighborhoods like San Marino, Arcadia, Pasadena didn't have crime rates as low as Temple City. Residents that I've talked to never had to really worry about their safety jogging around their neighborhood, their cars getting broken into, or even package theft for deliveries left in front of their homes. It's actually pretty difficult to find anything wrong with this town. The only thing that I've heard residents notice is that this city does lack the cultural diversity that you see in neighboring cities, and you can really see it in the food scene here. Different Asian nationalities make up 62% of the population, and different Latino and Hispanic nationalities make up 19%. You can tell just by driving down Las Tunas Drive that most of the tea shops, cafes, and restaurants cater to the majority Asian demographic. And outside of fast food restaurants, there are hardly any places serving Mexican, Latin American, or traditional American food here. Even compared to neighboring cities with larger Asian demographics, Temple City doesn't have that much diversity in types of Asian people either. It's mainly Mandarin-speaking Chinese and Taiwanese people here, whereas you'll see more people from different parts of China and various Southeast Asian countries like Vietnam, Philippines in neighboring cities Alhambra, Rosemead, and San Gabriel. The good part is, if you love Chinese food, you'll find authentic Chinese restaurants right along Las Tunas Drive. And if you're craving something else, you can easily find other types of Asian cuisines, Mexican food, or American restaurants in cities like El Monte, Pasadena, Alhambra, that's only minutes away. Overall, you can't go wrong going with Temple City if you're looking for a family town with competitive housing prices, solid schools, and convenient access to everything that West San Gabriel Valley has to offer. Hope this gives you a better idea what to expect when moving to Temple City, California. Subscribe to my channel to get updates on new videos about living in this area. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down in the descriptions down below. Until next time, goodbye.